Hey, welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. It's your boy Marvin. I hope everyone's having a good Monday wherever you are in the world. We're going to be going straight into a video by Celeb Gossip. Kourtney finally opens up about the secret behind a huge fight with Kim and why it will never end. This is something that I've talked about, is that as long as Kim is put in charge, and given the hierarchy by her mum, Kris Jenner, this will never stop. And I think Kourtney will always be beaten down by Kim and Kris Jenner as well. This is what I'm thinking.
Kim Kardashian and older sister Kourtney Kardashian first came to the public's radar when they appeared on the TV series Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Since the reality series premiered in October 2007, the women and their siblings Khloe Kardashian, Rob Kardashian, Kendall Jenner, and Kylie Jenner have started their own companies and amassed fortunes, raising hundreds of millions of dollars on social media followers on the way. Despite their rich lifestyle and steady growth, there always seemed to be conflict between the two older sisters. Fans have seen stars Kim, 42, and Kourtney, 44, fight for years, with their disagreements sometimes turning physical.
100%. I think that Kim doesn't like Kourtney having the limelight. It's not only that as well. Kourtney's the older sister and should get the respect. I'm the youngest of three brothers at the end of the day, and it goes in order at the end of the day, and I have to show them respect for being the older brother, especially if they're right and I'm wrong. It's as simple as that. And I think that sometimes Kourtney comes up with wonderful ideas that Kim wants to have all the authority over the ideas, and sometimes life doesn't work like that, you know.
Final conflict between the two occurred when they began working separately with the Italian fashion house Dolce & Gabbana. The feud continues in the season 4 premiere episode, following last season's fight on Hulu's The Kardashians. Not only did their feud continue, but it escalated when they witnessed a heated phone call between the women. Hello guys, welcome once more to Celeb Gossip, where we bring to you your favorite celebrity news. If it's your first time here, please kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Thanks. Shortly after Kourtney's D&G wedding, Kim appeared to have her own drama over the creative direction of D&G's 90s capsule collection, but the battle between the women later resurfaced. This led to a private conversation where Kim asked her sister if she was happy with her life. "You are a different person. We all talk about it," the scheme's co-founder said of the text messages, with none other than her sisters Khloe, 39, Kendall, 27, Kylie, 26, and Kourtney. "We're all so confused we're in a group chat called Not Kourtney." Kim also claimed that Kourtney's children Mason, 13, Penelope, 11, and Rain, 8, come with their own issues when it comes to their mother.
Look, I think that Kim puts feelers out there to see how the rest of the family are thinking about her and what she can control and what she can't control. That's a lot to do with it. And I think, look, she's left and she's fed up with the Kardashian show and where it's going and being picked on, and her word not being being taken seriously. You will eventually move on, whether it's family or friends, especially if your word is not respected, or it sometimes goes over Kim and Kris Jenner's head. You know, it's not cool when you've put up years and years of efforts into keeping the Kardashian show going, and then you're not taken seriously, and you're attacked sometimes for no reason whatsoever.
The relationship ended with Kourtney calling Kim a selfish narcissist and telling her, "You're just a witch and I hate you." The sisters also had a rough time in 2018, with Kim describing her sister as the least fun to watch of the Kardashian/Jenner couple. An argument that initially started plans to take family photos turned into a war. Fans witnessed a tense moment on season 15 of KUWTK when both Kourtney and Kim refused to give up. Kourtney didn't like the fact that Kim wanted to fit filming into her busy travel schedule. Kim, on the other hand, believed that Kourtney has a busy schedule and should be prepared to take it on. If you have a business that you're passionate about, you might think you know what it takes to run a business, but you don't.
It's control as well. It's control. Because like I said, Kourtney, she's moved on, she's married. I think she's just had a baby now. She's happy. And other things come first. It's like I said, Kourtney's put years of effort into the show. Surely sometimes you can take a break. But I think Kim's so ruthless, and her mum is so ruthless as well. It's very, very hard to make them understand that sometimes you want to kick back and do other things. And that it can be worked around a photo shoot of the family, but they take it very, very, very seriously. It's definitely about money and power, especially for Kim.
Kim shouted, "So don't act like you know what I'm talking about." "She's not the most fun to watch," Kim said after Kourtney left the room. "Don't do anything stupid. She doesn't know what it's like to work. You are such a desperate and evil person." Their relationship was also tested in 2019 when they tried to organize a joint party for their daughter. Kim is mother to Northwest, 10, and Kourtney is mother to Penelope DeSick, 11. The two once clashed when they had to decide which dessert to serve at a Candyland-themed event. Kim wanted to include the kids' favorite sweets, but health-mad Kourtney was against it. Instead, she wanted healthy snacks that her children could enjoy. "It won't be good for your health anyway." "Sugar is not good for your health," Kim emphasized. But Kourtney insisted, "But let's not do anything nasty with food coloring or anything gross." After Kim threatened to cancel the vacation.
Oh, wow, at the end of the day, over that, it seems like to me a lot of it is about control. A lot of it's about just, you can't do this, you can't do that at the end of the day. Because I know Kourtney has got a way of trying to keep the peace, but with Kim, she won't have it at the end of the day, and she will ruin the day, even though she's been told something, which sometimes for that day or for that moment, you actually bite your tongue and say, "Look, let's just do it."
They finally came to an agreement for the sake of her daughter. One of the previous feuds between Kim and Kourtney was when Kim, who was an entrepreneur, asked her family to be a part of the video game app Kim Kardashian Hollywood. After other family members signed up for the virtual game, the eldest Kardashian kept her spot. In a tense moment, Kim said, "I've done so much for you, so it's weird that you're not doing this for me as a favor." At another point, when Kim tried to argue with her sister, Kourtney responded, "I don't understand why they don't pay us for using our names and likenesses. Why am I not surprised?" "Kourtney is always difficult," Kim later said in a confessional interview. "When we started our careers, I would do anything to help them." She complained, "Kourtney doesn't have to lift a finger. She doesn't have to do anything."
Well, she does at the end of the day, and she has done a lot. I mean, if you look at the series, for once it first started, Kourtney kept it going. She broke a lot of the arguments off, and Kourtney and Kim were very, very, very close. But it seems pretty toxic now, which I've said in other videos, and it will always get worse because Kim wants to be the top dog, and she wants to be able to control Kourtney, but Kourtney won't be controlled. That's why I think she pulled away from the series and the family, just to get some peace and quiet.
"She has to do it for me. Don't ask any questions." Meanwhile, Kourtney complained, "It looks like Kim is doing us a favor by including us in her video games. Everyone else does too. I'm pregnant. There are a lot of things going on. I don't have to deal with myself anymore. Before KUWTK ended in 2020, Kim threatened to kick Kourtney off the show at the end of season 17 because she refused to talk about her personal life on camera. It came as Kim and Khloe opened up about a time Kourtney refused to be photographed or share details about their lives, which were a key part of the production. "It's not fair to feel like I've reached my breaking point," Kourtney said in the season finale. "I need rest. I don't want..."
That's what I said. Sometimes enough's enough. You can take it and take it and take it. They fought. They've had fights on camera. It got really emotional as well with the people there and his other sister there as well. I think that was probably the fight they had was, the beginning of the end. I thought at the end of the day, some things I think are repairable and some things get a lot toxic where you think, to keep our siblings a little bit, how can I put it, normal is sometimes good, sometimes to pull away, especially when you're clashing all the time. And I think it was a good thing that Kourtney had met her husband, who's also famous as well. She's got a baby and she's happy and she's kicked back. But they're not, they're not young anymore. And sometimes the power struggles sometimes can go on and on and on and on. And nobody seems to want to give way at the moment. You would have thought Kris Jenner would step in and say a lot more. And sometimes she does, I'll give them that, and tell them off at the end of the day. But Kim, I think, does a lot for the Kardashians. Like I was saying yesterday in a video, even though her mum doesn't have any say-so in it. So Kim's controlling a lot what the family does now, sort of taking the lead. And I'm not too sure Kris Jenner likes that. It's like I said, there's probably going to be showdown talks there.
On the film anymore. "I have 3 children and they are more important to me than the show." In other words, it has reached a point where it is unsatisfactory. Everyone has their own limits. Life is short and it's not just about putting on a show. 2020 was a year full of violence between sisters. Apparently Kim is after Kourtney for not contributing as much as her other sisters. She said it lightly during a conversation at Khloe's house. "I was also involved in the keeping up with the Kardashians scene." Kourtney clapped her hands and said, "Honestly, change the story yourself. I'm working." She added, "I don't want to be a full-time housewife, but that's still good." She then stood up and attacked Kim, and Kim fought back to protect herself. Later, Kourtney slams Kim into a wall, leaving...
I think a lot of it is frustration. Frustration not being heard. I mean, yeah, Kourtney shouldn't have put her hands on Kim, but I think she was wound up enough to say something and did lose her cool with her sister.
Makeup residue behind. She was left with only small, bloody scratches, and the tense incident sparked another viral sensation. The 2 older sisters go through ups and downs, but they always stick to their family values. "I've been there before and it always goes well," Kim explained while promoting the 3rd season of Kardashians on the Today Show earlier this year. "We've always been a family, that's how we grew up. But I'm proud of the fact that everyone is so vulnerable because so many other families will have been through similar situations," she added, discussing the unique qualities that make a TV series a reality series. "There are different cycles," she said. "If we shoot it and we think it's good, we make it good, we edit it. She can see everything she says about me behind my back and she can see everything I say."
Interesting, that's the end of the video. I hope that, I like the Kardashians, I always have, and I've always followed them. But like I said, I think that it's got a lot more toxic than it has been in any time before. But I hope they resolve their issues at the end of the day. But I think this will probably go on for a little while at the end of the day before they grow up really and find peace at the end of the day. So don't forget to subscribe to Streamline Entertainment and follow the channel and like the video. Thank you. And what do you think of the Kim Kourtney situation. Do you think they'll ever meet, make up, or do you think a lot of it is just fronting for the camera? Let me know.